Hey, it's Insane Gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time I'm battling another subscriber, so as always, link is in the description, and if you or yourself would like to challenge me to a battle, let me know. Send me a private message over YouTube with your friend code and your in-game name, because at this point I've got so many people added, I don't know who's who. I got people challenging me left and right. Anyhow, this is a pretty interesting battle. Obviously UU, of course. I assume Kyurem's UU. It's ugly as heck, so, you know, anything that ugly totally has to be UU, am I right? Anyhow, I lead off with Play Rough! My name's awesome, by the way, just saying. Nice puns of damage, you know, as Freak from Riot would say. For those of you that play League, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, ignore me. Anyhow, I Mega Evolve, obviously. Megamanectric, a Pokemon I haven't really used yet. Thought I'd give it a try. Have to say, you know, so far I kind of like it. Its speed is definitely its greatest asset. Anyhow, Tyrantrum. Yeah. Right, go ahead and Volt Switch, since I know I can't do anything to it. It resists Thunderbolt and Flamethrower. Obviously, I don't have Hidden Power Ice, because I'm not some kind of Poke-Transfer user, since I don't have it. So anyway, it still does a pretty good amount of damage, and I send in Golbat, because I know it can pretty much take anything, especially after the Intimidate. So, expecting maybe a switch, I go for the Toxic. It's always a safe attack if you don't know what your opponent's going to do. Just Toxic. And luckily for me, Lapras comes in. I'm like, sweet, it's awesome to get that Toxic on that, since it's probably going to be stally, and we all know how tanky Lapras can be. It is ridiculously tanky when it wants to be. I just send in Sirius here, predicting an Ice Beam. Actually goes for the Surf, possibly predicting my switch to something that resists ice. I don't know, I can't remember who was on my team. Anyway, I go into Sirius. I'm packing the T-Bolt with the Life Orb. I'm thinking, yeah, this might 2-hit KO it. Let's see what he's gonna do. And he just goes for the rest. So, right, not even gonna bother. The Toxic is now nullified. Can I even, I don't think I can do it KO it. I think it's honestly a 3-hit KO, which is pretty amazing. But it doesn't even matter. It's got the Chesto Berry, so I'm just gonna get out of here because I'm gonna die before it does with all the damage and the Life Orb. Not gonna work out for me. Get back in there, Play Rough, who, by the way, looks really cool. I love Megamanectric's design. It's got like this really awesome, like, sweeping lightning bolt design. It looks so freaking cool. Anyhow, can I go for that Stab T-Bolt? That is more like it. That's the damage we're looking for. And although Lapras is very tanky, didn't take it too well. So I'm going to go for a Volt Switch this turn because it'll kill it anyway. I'm Toxic. I don't want to take Toxic damage. And if he switches, I'll get the initiative. Volt Switch is like the noob-friendly move. And since I'm a noob, I like to use it, okay? Goes into Go-Goat. Good thing I used Volt Switch because I ain't going to be doing no damage to that. Go-Goat, a Pokemon I actually have one of. Mine's a bulk up set though, and I'm going to be using it soon. It's a Pokemon I really like. I love its design, especially shiny, but I don't have a shiny one. I'm not that lucky. Woe is me. But it's okay. I go into this ugly thing. It's so ugly. Look at it. It's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Kyurem? Let me tell you why I have Kyurem on my team. I got Kyurem on my team because I'm sick and tired of fighting OU teams. So I put this thing on for this Choice Scarf Draco Meteor and Ice Beam so I can kill Dragon types. That's why I have a Kyurem. Anyhow, I'll go for the Ice Beam because I don't want to lock myself into Draco Meteor with a Mega Gardevoir or a Gardevoir, sorry, hanging around. Yeah, for obvious reasons. And Lapras comes in, laughs at my Ice Beam, and it does like 3 damage, and then it goes to sleep. So that's a little bit rude. I'm in the middle of a battle, and you have the nerve to go to sleep? Excuse me? Am I really that boring? Rude? Okay, well anyway, apparently it's a shame that it fell asleep, so it's going to switch out in favor of Go-Goat. And I foresaw this switch and went for the Psyshock, and since it hits physically, my good golly gosh, that does a lot of damage. Go-Goat, special defense is pretty high. Its HP stat is really high. I think the highest of all grass types, actually. But, unfortunately, since Go-Goat is specially defensive, it's not going to be able to live through the Psyshock and the Ice Beam combo, so that's good. Not that it was a threat, but it's out of the way. So, That's something, right? Go-Goat can be kind of annoying with Leech Seed and Horn Leech. It can be one of those never die pokes. Anyway, in comes Pangoro. Don't know what the heck it's gonna do. I have never seen this thing in battle before. I don't know what it can learn. I figured, you know, maybe it might use Sucker Punch. It looks like a Pokemon that could learn Sucker Punch, so I just switched out to Stealth, and it actually crunches me, and holy good God, I took that crunch like an absolute beast. My word! Gonna go for the Brave Bird. Doesn't quite take it out. So I'm a little bit worried now because I'm figuring he's probably gonna use that. Yep, there it is. There's that Stone Edge. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Oh, what am I worried about? I'm Golbat, dude! I never die! Man, this thing is tanky as heck. I'm starting to like Eviolite Golbat more and more the more I use it. Anyway, my opponent makes a great prediction here, predicting my Roost, and goes for the Earthquake. Unfortunately for him, I'm tanky enough that I'm actually gaining health back from the Roost. It's not doing enough damage to cancel out my Roost. But still, amazing predictions on his part here, knowing that I'm going to go for another Roost. And at this point, you know, I don't want to get hit by a critical because, let's face it, I'm gonna, because that happens to me all the time. So I'm just going to kill this thing. Don't want it to be around anymore. I know I'm faster. Whatever. Get it out of here. Get the Panda thing. Goodbye, Panda. No more Panda. Okay, great. So I'm at pretty low health. It's not good. I really need to get a Roost off on something, and Tyrantrum comes in, and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll outspeed it, and I don't. So kind of unfortunate. I guess I should have figured it was an offensive one, based on how much my Volt Switch did, because it did a lot, honestly. But anyway, takes down the mighty Golbat, sadly. And Ice and Incure here, because it's a pretty safe switch, and, you know, Ice Beam's going to hit pretty much everything on his team, except for Lapras, who he still has. Whoops! Oh, well, it doesn't matter. He stays in. I don't know if he was Choice Scarf. That could be a possibility, actually. And not expecting me to be Choice Scarf, but hey, you know, whatever. So he sends in this Gardevoir against my ugly thing. Obviously, I gotta switch. Obviously, I gotta switch, because it's gonna, like, throw the moon at me, because it thinks it's, like, Majora or Skull Kid. They're not one and the same, though. Whatever. Hey, you know, whatever. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention the new Pokemon games that were just announced. How could I forget to mention that at the beginning of the battle? Whatever. Nintendo keep finding ways to take my freaking money, I swear, but I'm so psyched for the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I have a giant nose, and my nose smells trouble. So I switch into it to take that Moonblast, and it takes it very nicely. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a manly mustache like that in real life, which does sadden me a little bit, but hey, you know, you can't have everything. Goes into Chandelure. I set up the Stealth Rocks because, lol, late game rocks, why not? And I know I can take a Fire Blast. I'm Probopass. Look how much damage it does. It does, you know, pretty much not even enough to hit KO me. So I go for the T-Wave just to be annoying. And turns out the Chandelure has a Lumberry. Okay, well that's a little bit annoying. I'm going to go ahead and Volt Switch this turn. One, I could T-Wave it again, but there's no point. I know it's not Scarf now, so I don't have any reason to fear it outspeeding anything. And two, I want to switch, but I don't want to switch into a Fire Blast. So since I'm slower, I can take a Fire Blast, get the Volt Switch off, and pretty much get a free switch into whatever I want. Which is a pretty good use for Probopass, actually. I've used that strategy a lot. Anyway, going to Sirius, who I know can outspeed, and I know can go for a Surf. Oh, wait a minute, Lapras is still around. Oh, whatever, go for it anyway, see what happens. And, of course, Lapras does, in fact, come in. And, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's asleep. So, I predicted the switch, but there's really no reason to use Thunderbolt, because Lapras is asleep. It's not threatening me at all. I can just switch into Play Rough, and Lapras is in deep, deep doo-doo. Dog doo-doo! Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, like I said, Lapras is completely helpless now. I'm kind of expecting him to switch, honestly, but I'm going to go for the T-Bolt anyway, because it's more powerful than Volt Switch, just in case he does stay. And he does. I guess, realistically, it would be a bit dumb to switch something into a Mega Manetric Thunderbolt, considering it is a Mega Manetric Stab Thunderbolt. That's pretty powerful, and I mean, I'm shaped like a giant lightning bolt. Anyway, go for Volt Switch, just in case he switches, and just reset the toxic damage, because, you know, my dog is poisoned. which is sort of unfortunate, but hey, you know, what can you do? Sometimes it happens. I fed it Alpo, and we all know that it doesn't like Alpo, so it's probably going to puke up everywhere like dogs do all the time. Beanie. Yeah, I come home and there's... Okay, let's not talk about dog puke. Why am I going into this? Oh, God, please. That's not a tangent I want to get going on. What the heck? Anyway, yeah, Stealth Rocks doing the damage. Yeah, Fire Blast missing. Yeah, so we miss his Fire Blast. Like it really even matters. I mean, you know, sure, I get the Earth Power off, and it means he can't switch because of Stealth Rocks, but in the end, you know, what difference does it really make? Not a whole lot. Anyhow, I was going to go for the Fire Blast again and finish me off. It's like, whatever. He's got this and Mega Gardevoir left. Now, Mega Gardevoir might have been a bit of a concern, but I do have enough Pokemon that I should be able to work around it. I got 3 left, so I go into Play Rough, and I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch, because I don't really want Play Rough in against Gardevoir. I know it's faster, so I kind of want to keep it around, just in case, so I can get an outspeed, and it hits pretty hard, too. I'm actually going to go into, I think, Starmie here. No, I lied. I went into Turbo Blaze. I completely forgot this thing was on my team. Lol. Okay. Man, I'm such a bad Pokemon trainer. I'm sorry, Turbo Blaze. I love you. Turbo Blaze is the best Flareon ever, and everybody should use one because it's amazing. This is my Guts Flareon. I go for the Quick Attack because I know this thing is going to outspeed me and just one-shot me because it's Mega Gardevoir, so it's mega powerful. Psychic does indeed one-shot me with a critical hit. I doubt it mattered. I mean, I'm Flareon, but come on, it's Mega Gardevoir. I doubt that crit mattered. Anyway, I did over half with Quick Attack, and that's what matters. So I go into my ugly thing, because it's ugly and I want it to die. So I go for the Ice Beam here. I'm not expecting it to kill, but I get the critical hit here and it does kill. So, you know, whatever. That was a good match. Thanks for the battle, and make sure you check out their channel. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.